Chris has been involved at Eastwood Hanley since it started in 2014. He's currently the chairman, although I don't think just the position of chairman in itself actually does credit to him, but that is his official role.
Without Chris, there would not be an Eastwood. I know we're one of the largest clubs in the city, and it just wouldn't be possible without that man in charge. He hits dreams, if that makes sense. He had this idea to build what we see around us now, and he's achieving it. He literally took on every role the club had to offer. No regard for himself, just for the kids and for the club.
Chris has, over the last 2 seasons since Eastwood Hanley Football Club was formed from being Sandford Hill, he's brought in 350 kids plus to play football. At the moment we've got, I believe it's 22 junior teams all playing on a Sunday. And we've got new teams that we're actually forming and making now because we've got a Saturday sports club down here as well. But Chris is the main drive behind Eastwood Hanley Football Club. Before Chris became chairman and took things over and we got the ball rolling, all we had was these pitches here. And in the last 2 years we've acquired 3 more large pitches over the other side of the road, and that's all solely down to Chris's hard work.
He's here every day. Every day that the club's open, whether that's one team that's training up here or 10 teams that's training, he's here. He's always on the end of the phone. I don't think he actually knows how to turn his phone off. And he basically makes sure that whatever needs to happen, happens. And if there's a problem and no one else is going to solve it, Chris is your man.
When we started, it was disorganised, and you could tell it was new, if that made sense. And now you get a lot of people turning heads.
Without Chris, this wouldn't be like it is now, and it wouldn't be like it is. He was the force behind getting the lease off the council for it. He was the force behind getting the lease for Johnson's over there. This place wouldn't exist without him. As it stands now, it would be what it was, which was we had 4 pitches and that was it. His biggest impact is the effect he's got on the kids and his involvement with the kids. He's not a chairman that's not involved, he's hands-on all the way. And his biggest impact is with the kids, and he is fully hands-on, he's involved in everything. Even down to the fact that on a Sunday morning, if his own son's not playing, he's down here.
I don't know too much about the history of Stoke-on-Trent because I'm quite a newbie to Stoke. But a lot of people talk about Eastwood Hanley and the football club that was here a long time ago, and I think Chris's dream, which kind of comes through to all of us, is to get that club to where it used to be, particularly the men's team and the ground and the standard that it used to be at, until unfortunately it got vandalised and closed down.
So Chris, thank you. You've done an incredible job down this place. As much as hard as it is, should I say, don't give it in. Thank you.
I suppose I'd have a big banner that just said thank you. I really don't think, Chris, you understand what it is you give to this club. And I know there's usually a core team within a club that make things happen. Without him, even that core team wouldn't function. And I'm sure on behalf of everybody involved in this club, we all say thank you very much.
Mark he's a senior coach at the club, but he also works with my under-14s as the senior coach of the under-14 age group. Mark's also worked with the football school and other age groups, under-21s as well, so he's probably worked with hundreds of kids from the local community over the time he spent with Chasetown. He also managed the girls team for a number of years as well, so he's worked across the different age groups and the different genders.
He's always first to training, he's always got the exercises set up. He's always last to leave as well.
Mark's done a lot of work with the actually setting up a development plan within the club. He's working with the chairman and 2 other guys to actually put a full development in place following FA guidelines. So we start at under-7s all the way up to under-21s following the FA guidelines. So we've got a club ethic, if you like, of how we develop players. Like every player should have half a game and develop them to reach their potential, whatever that might be. He's had a great impact on that side of it. He's done a lot for the local community, not just in coaching. Mark's also been the welfare officer for the club for the last about 8 years. He steps down this year. He's also done coaching at other clubs, helping them out as well when they've struggled, and been a guide for coaches with new teams. In his role of welfare officer, he obviously comes across things that the other side of football as well, and he's probably gone above and beyond on that side of things as well. So yeah, he's very deserved. I mean, when he came in to coach my team, not that winning's everything, but we were bottom of Division E, and we'd won one game and drawn one all season, and we turned that team round into passing and moving and working and getting the confidence up, and we've got back-to-back promotions every year since. We've won the double this year, we won the double last year. We've just gone out to France to represent the area and come second, playing against teams at 18 months older than us. So he's had a real influence on the footballing side of it, but also lifting the confidence of the kids and helping to guide them into where they need to develop their skills, and working with all the different kids at different levels. Putting a football philosophy in place. When I started with the club 8 years ago, having been a player for myself 20 odd years ago, it was always a case of the strongest players or best players as they were seen would get the most pitch time, and some of the other kids would just be standing on the sideline. Mark, along with the chairman and a couple of other guys, have been very instrumental in making sure that every kid gets a fair chance of pitch time, as well as open it up so kids can actually, if they don't want to play Saturday or Sunday mornings whenever we play, and there might be from families where they can't do that because of other reasons, we still accommodate them. They still come and train with us, they're still part of the squad. Everybody wears the same kit, so we're all one, so you know socio-economic backgrounds are seen, and Mark's been very much in pushing that forward within the club.
I think it goes above and beyond what's called for a coach. Not only does he help the lads, he helps us as coaches as well. And I say he hasn't got a bad word to say about any player or any person. He's just a genuinely nice guy who's got the lads' best interests at heart. On behalf of the lads, Mark, thanks for all your help. I know you very, very rarely miss training or a game. When you do, we're not the same kind of team. Hopefully you'll stay with the club. Hopefully you'll help me as well.
Congratulations, Mark, on all your hard work. I'm sure it's much deserved. Shame you're a Man United fan, but you can't have everything. And it's been a pleasure working with you for certainly the last 4 years and known you for 8.